12 items that Stephen Curry owns that cost more than your life. Over the past few years, Steph Curry has quickly become one of the best players in the NBA, and in fact, one of the best players of all time. Curry led the Warriors to the NBA Finals for 5 straight seasons and won 3 NBA championships with Golden State. Curry's rise to superstardom has earned him a 5-year, $201 million contract with the Warriors in 2017. In addition to his NBA salary, Curry also has endorsement deals with Under Armour, Chase, and Rakuten. Needless to say, Steph Curry is getting paid. Now let's check out how Steph Curry spends some of his hard-earned money. So keep watching for the 12 items that Steph Curry owns that cost more than your life. Steph Curry is one of the highest paid players in the NBA, but he's also one of the most generous with his charitable donations. The My Brother's Keeper Foundation was originally started by Barack Obama in 2014 to address persistent opportunity gaps facing boys and young men of color and to ensure that all youth can reach their full potential. To show support for the new foundation, Steph wore a customized pair of Under Armour Curry 4s in one of his games, signed the shoes, and then auctioned them off for $28,000. All of the proceeds from the auction were given to the My Brother's Keeper Foundation. There's no doubt that Curry's donation would have helped the foundation to achieve their mission of building safe, supportive communities for boys and young men of color where they feel valued and have clear pathways to opportunity. Just like Under Armour Curry 4s, Steph also auctioned off a pair of his Under Armour Curry 3s. However, this time the beneficiary was the Oakland Fire Relief Fund. Steph wore the shoes in an NBA game, signed them, and auctioned them off for $30,101. The proceeds helped 34 victims of a local warehouse fire in the Oakland area, and these shoes turned out to be the most expensive shoes ever worn by an NBA player. Now let's take a look at Curry's watch collection. So one of his most expensive watches is his Rolex Day Date 40, which he's been seen wearing to some of his NBA games. It's hard to imagine ever wearing a watch worth $35K, let alone wearing one to an NBA game. The watch has an ever rose gold collar with a chocolate dial, decorated with the new style laser-etched diagonal pattern. A top-notch luxury watch for an incredible NBA player. Now, next up in Curry's watch collection is his Cartier Santos skeleton. Now, this watch has been worn by Curry numerous times when sitting on the Warriors bench watching his team play. Curry's Santos is 18-karat rose gold with sapphires. It has sword-shaped hands and has Cartier's famous Roman numerals on the dial. The watch was originally designed in 1904 for a Brazilian pilot who wanted to tell the time whilst flying. These watches retail for at least $57,000, so it's a good thing that Curry is one of the highest paid NBA players in the league. Now don't get me wrong, Curry's watches are pretty cool, but let's get into his car collection. Now if you're enjoying the video so far, please click the like button and subscribe to the channel. The first car in Curry's lineup is the Tesla Model X 90D, worth $95,000. This is a mid-size luxury all-electric SUV. The car is also insanely fast for an SUV, capable of going 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 2.6 seconds. The car features Tesla's infamous Falcon Wing doors and has full autopilot mode, which allows the driver to do work or watch a movie whilst the car does all of the driving. But the craziest thing about the Tesla Model X though is the dance feature that the car has. Check it out. The next car in Curry's lineup is a Mercedes-Benz G55 worth $125,000. The G-Wagon was originally designed as a military vehicle in the 1970s and is very capable in off-road conditions. Curry took his model to a whole other level as he customized the car to better suit his day-to-day use. Curry added chrome accents throughout, LED lights, 24-inch wheels, darkened window tint, and even custom headrests with SC30 stitched into them. Next up, we have Curry's Porsche Panamera Turbo S, worth $150,000. The Panamera is a high-performance sports car with 550 brake horsepower and a top speed of 190 miles per hour. Curry hasn't done too much customization to this car, but it is only one of his Porsches. Curry also owns a Porsche 911 GT3 worth over $175,000. The GT3 has a slightly better performance than the Panamera with a 0 to 60 speed of just 3.1 seconds. Although it only has 500 brake horsepower, its top speed is slightly better than the Panamera at 193 miles per hour. As impressive as the GT3 is, it's still not as quick as Curry's Tesla. Now finally, we have Curry's Range Rover Sport, which is his most expensive car in his collection, costing over $210,000. Nothing quite says luxury like a white Range Rover Sport. Now like the G-Wagon, Curry also customized the Range Rover with larger wheels and a stretched out frame, so his is probably worth more than the standard. Now we've covered Curry's shoes, watches, and luxurious cars, it's time to move on to some of his properties. Now first up, we have the properties that Curry has recently sold after buying his new Atherton Mansion. Curry bought his starter home in North Carolina for $1.5 million several years ago. In 2020, Curry sold the mansion for a slight loss at $1.2 million. The home was a European-themed manor house with 4 bedrooms and 4 bathrooms. The house had a total interior size of 7,560 square feet. Next, we have Curry's Armour mansion in California that was worth $6.3 million. This was Curry's most expensive house to date before he later sold it for the Atherton Mansion last year. The home had over 10,000 square feet of interior space, 5 bedrooms, a 6-car garage, and even an infinity pool. This was definitely one of the craziest mansions that an NBA player had ever owned, but that's nothing compared to Curry's latest real estate purchases. In 2020, Steph bought an $8 million luxury condo in the new Four Seasons private residences in San Francisco. It was reported that Curry bought the new condo to reduce his commute time to the Warriors' new Chase Arena in San Francisco. The new Four Seasons private residences comprises a 45-story tower and the historic 10-story Aronson building. It houses 146 condos, including a $49 million penthouse that is reportedly the most expensive condo in all of San Francisco. There aren't many details available of Curry's condo, but the building features a fitness center, a lounge with full bar, private dining areas, a games room, and a landscaped outdoor terrace. Finally, we have Curry's Atherton Mansion that he purchased in 2019 for an unbelievable $31 million. This is one of the most expensive houses purchased in the Bay Area during all of 2019. The Atherton community in the Bay Area is the wealthiest zip code in all of the United States. Curry's neighbors are made up of Silicon Valley tech billionaires and foreign business barons who have bid up the house prices in the area to astronomical levels. The house is located at the end of a private cul-de-sac on a 1.2-acre block. The mansion has a long gated driveway with off-street parking for at least half a dozen vehicles. The glassy modern home has multiple wings, surrounded on all sides by lush plantings and native flora, courtesy of eco-friendly sustainability experts Studio Green. Around the back, the home has an extra-large swimming pool with poolside cabana with a fireplace and built-in barbecue. The property even has a small guest house tucked away in the far rear corner of the block. The Atherton Mansion will cost Curry around $330,000 in annual property taxes alone. Luckily though, he's just signed a $201 million extension with the Warriors, and income from his endorsements and investments should also help cover the payments. So, what do you guys think of Curry's most expensive items? Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Thank you for watching today's video. Please like the video if you enjoyed it, as it helps the channel grow, and subscribe for new videos like this one every week.